you've studied right, practice. Practice, they say, makes perfection. You've got to practice and practice and practice. So when we are talking about practicing, what do we mean? First of all, practice to motivate yourself. Practice to motivate yourself. And how do you do that? If you have a textbook that has a chapter, for example, 10 chapters, you can decide to read one and do mini examination for yourself. And when you pass, it boosts your morale to continue. Find something in that reading to motivate yourself. So when you practice to motivate yourself. Somehow, motivate yourself, encourage yourself so that you can have energy to move on. Also, you practice with the exams technique. Ensure you practice with exams technique. Every exam has its own techniques. Every exam has its own techniques. And what are the techniques of exams? Let's take a look at Ican exam. You can have a question that will tell you state, mention, describe, explain, assess. When you have to state, please don't describe. When you have to describe, don't state. These are exam techniques, and it's good that we master it. And we master it when we continue to practice. We master exams technique when we begin to practice. Also, when you practice with past questions. Practice with enough past questions. And when you're practicing with past questions, ensure that at least 2 weeks to your exams, all you are doing is revision and past questions. Please, especially for ICAM students, 2 weeks to your exams. Repeat, practice ICAM past questions, as many as possible. Another thing you need to do in practicing is practice in collaboration. Build a relationship with some other students. You may not know that they know what you don't know. So study, have a group, especially the group that will motivate you, the group of like-mindedness. Build it around yourself and read in collaboration. It may not be in the same location you are reading. You can read and somehow chat with yourself, follow up with yourself on various platforms. That is collaboration. Practice also with the exams timing. This is critical for success too. Exams technique and its timing, so that you will not major or minor in exams. If a question has, let's say, 2 marks, and you spend a time that you have been used maybe for a question that will have 5 marks, that will eventually amount to a waste of time and not good enough. So please practice with exam timing so that when you want to write the exams, it comes naturally with you to be quick and to work within the allotted time. Practice also to break location barriers. Practice to break location barriers. Ensure you can read anywhere. Ensure you can move and read anywhere. It helps when you break location barrier. Even though it's possible some people will be like, it's here I read. I don't have time. I don't have this time. But if you break location barrier, you can read anywhere. You can read as you're going to work. ensure that you have up-to-date notes. Ensure that your lecturer have a note that is updated note, and ensure that your notes you could PDF it. You could ensure that it's PDF or have a file reader, apps that will read for you. And when you are in your car driving or you're in a public transport moving on, ensure you are hearing your notes. That is how to break location barrier. You maximize your time. Also, together with it, practice to gain more with limited time. When you break location barrier, you will achieve more gain within your limited time. Then repeat the process. Repeat the process that we've mentioned before, over and over again. Know the nature of your exam. Be ready to study in your mind. Know yourself, your reading style. Have a target even before you enter into that examination. Cover your syllabus. Motivate yourself as you practice. Ensure you know your exam technique. You work within time and practice to ensure that you will be able to achieve timeliness. Practice with past questions. Collaborate with others so that you can know one more or the other things that they can add to you. Practice with exam timing. Practice to break location barrier. Last but not the least, repeat it and ensure that you break time barrier and you gain more reading time within your limited time. Last but not the least, everything we've said must follow logical sequence, must follow logical order. Our brain functions like a CD-ROM. We have to put in one after the other. If we put in haphazardly, when we want to retrieve and remember, it becomes difficult. That is why we need to build our reading from little and gather momentum little by little. Start with easy topics, move to some complex, and go to the difficult one. Follow the logical order and sequence, established sequence. If you can do this, I guarantee you success. James Associate. Don't forget to like us, subscribe to us. We are value to your life. We are value to your business.